Yo, what up, y'all? Feel me? MFE markets trading. Know what I mean, right? Yeah, bro, it's Monday. Feel me? This is a trade that I was looking at today, right? Same setup every single time, bro. If you keep with my videos, then you should know by now how I'm trading, right? I'm starting off on the higher time frame, and then from here, obviously, all I'm looking for is just a key area, bearish or bullish, right? So, yeah, let's get into it, bro. Right? So, like I said, bro, I'm looking for a key area. As you see, I have a bearish for value gap there, right? From my last video, I learned that I can't trade in between two biases, right? So as I see that I have these bearish for value gaps, right, I'm like, okay, well, I see I have bearish for value gaps. Well, let me check to make sure I don't have any bullish fair value gaps, right, that might affect me trying to catch a sell here, right? So I was waiting for that pullback back up into that bearish for value gap, right, before that bullish leg price had done that just yet, right? But I look over to the side, I'm trying to figure out why price made that bullish leg up, right? And when I look over to the side, I see that there's a bullish fair value gap, right? Now, if you watch my next week's analysis video, price actually came back down into the discount area right here, right? So like I said, bro, this is what I was looking for in my next week's analysis video, right? So I was waiting for price to come back down into that fair value gap and discount, right? So it didn't do that last week, but it did do that at the start of this week, which is perfectly fine with me, right? Comes back down, taps into that discount fair value gap, right? And I'm like, all right, cool. Right, well, now that I see that there's a discount fair value gap, I'm gonna start looking for buys, right, rather than looking for that sell, or maybe I can look for that sell afterwards. But that's for another, you know what I'm saying, maybe later, right? But point is, there's a bullish fair value gap here, right? So I'm gonna drop down to my lower time frame, right? From here, all I want to see is displacement through a swing high, right? So obviously we have all these different swing high at the top, swing high in the middle, and then the swing high down here at the bottom, right? I want to see price displace up through there, right? So I'm gonna mark out my swing high in a second for you, just so you can see what I mean when I say swing high, right? And if you don't keep up with my videos, bro, swing high, all that is just a 3-candle sequence where the candle in the middle has a higher wick than the 2 candles on the side, right? So I'll mark out my swing high, and as you see right here to the right, we have displacement above that swing high, right? So that's all I'm looking for, right? Tap into a key area, displacement above a swing high, and then I want price to come back down, tap into my fair value gap, and take off, right? So I'm gonna mark up my fair value gap that I was looking at for entry, right? Boom, right there. As you see, price comes down, taps into it, and then takes off, right? So I'm gonna put my little thingy on the chart. I don't know what they call this, right? But entry at the fair value gap, stop loss below the low, and then my take profit, right? My take profit at the So actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna mark out that original bearish fair value gap that I had, right? And that's what I'm gonna use as a take profit, right? Do you see how I did that? Instead of trading in between two biases, I caught the buy, and I was closing out or aiming towards the next fair value gap, right? Because I don't know what price will do once it gets there, right? So I aimed there, popping my trade from that 5-minute fair value gap. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, stop loss below the low, take profit at the next fair value gap, right? That's opposite to my bias, right? So I hopped in off of bullish fair value gap, closing out at a bearish fair value gap, right? And that's my trade, right? I went for about 150 pips or so. You know what I mean? Great trade. Yeah, a lot of money, bro. If you a lot of money depending on your lot size, right, and things of that nature, right? But nonetheless, bro, it was Monday's trade. Great start to the week. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all tuning in, bro. You feel me? Go ahead, subscribe, like, all that cool stuff.